finally did it. I hit the wrong one. I did it. I finally did. They're side by side, and I finally hit the wrong one. But whatever. We're here. We're here. That's what matters. That's what matters. We made it here. Is my mic on? I think my mic is on. I don't know. It's all a mess to me. It's all a mess. Does anyone know what's going on? Never. Absolutely never. Never ever do I know what's going on. I am a mess. I am a major mess. My eyes are watering. My toes are cold. Everything is a mess. But that's okay. We're here anyways. Okay, we got some welcomes to do. We gotta welcome Tano first because Tano got first. Good job, Tano. Then we got Fur Fang. We got creamy blueberry waffles. We got a first time chatter, Ruina. I don't know if I said that right, but welcome in. Welcome first time chatter. Axolotl. And Infinity Storm is lurking away. You love a good lurk around here. I think that's everybody I need to welcome in for now. If I missed anybody, I apologize. I scrolled through chat. I scrolled through it. Metal Gear Dull is here. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. You always come in right at the end of my welcome somehow. Seems that way. I don't know if you hear me welcoming everybody and you're like, I want to be invited. You fell down, Furfing? Oh no, you fell down? Oh, I'm so sorry. I fell down a little while ago and I took the day off from streaming because of it because I was so upset about the situation. I was fine. I hurt my booty. But I was overall okay. But it definitely puts a damper on your day, and then the bruise takes forever to heal. So you just get this big bruise on your butt, and it just takes forever to heal. And then every time you sit down, you're like, "Ow, I bruised my butt," and it's just a rough time. We got Ively. Is that an I or an L at the beginning? I can't tell the difference between an uppercase I and a lowercase L. They look the same to me. Hi, Roderick at YouTube. Hello, YouTube, Roderick. I'm not welcoming nobody. There's Roderick. He's at YouTube. Poppy waited until it was time for me to go live. I literally scheduled time to go live. Literally, I'm scheduled to go live right now. I don't know what to tell you, bud. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. This is my scheduled streaming time. It sounds literally scheduled to hurt my feelings. Just start driving. Put your phone away and start driving. All right. I'll see you in a little bit. You just drive safe now. And yeah. Make sure your headlights are on. Start driving. Yeah, start driving. It's important that you get home safely. It's a big dungeon if you can drive. He has to go to work sometimes. Did I clock out? I don't know. Did you clock? Are you still getting paid right now? Are you getting paid to drive home? I don't know. I don't know, Furfay. My anxiety's so bad. I'm nervous about allowing anything that's... I don't know. I'm gonna go with no. Because I don't know. Gonna check and then you must be off? Oh, okay. You check. You let us know if you clocked out or not, alright? We gotta know if you've been running up the clock, which is illegal. You can't do that. It's against the rules. You can't go around running up the clock. You clocked out? Good. Otherwise, you'd have to be like, I didn't clock out. I'm so sorry. And then there'd be like, shame on you. And then they'd get a stick. And then they'd whack you with it. That's how that would go. It'd be a pretty good whack, too. It'd make that whoosh sound. Like when it goes through the air and it goes whoosh, and then it hits you and it goes pooch. Yeah. What if I clock back in, get paid for the whole night? Only if you're working, and I don't think you're gonna be working your job while you're working my job, while you're doing my edits. So I don't think they're gonna pay you to edit some VTuber stuff. I don't think they're gonna do that. They might do that, actually. You should ask. You should go and ask. Can I get paid for editing VTuber stuff overnight? I'm working and you're my employer, so you should pay me to work, okay? Okay. And see how that goes over. And just watch out for that stick when they give you an answer. It's a very big violent stick. Okay. I don't know what we're gonna do today, guys. I am so anxious I could vomit. I took my pills. I promise. I did. I know I did. But I am so over the top. I am shaking. I am shaky. I don't know what to do. My best guess is that we're gonna play Spyro. But if you guys have some stuff to yap about, we can yap. We can yap a little bit. I don't have a topic though. We could talk about my dog. He's pretty cute. He's sitting beside me. He's a pretty cute dude. Excuse me, I was yawning. He is beside me, right? Yeah, he's beside me. Yeah, he's beside me. I was concerned for a second that he escaped. All the doors are closed, so I don't know how he would escape, but I was concerned that he had escaped. And made it to another room. He can't go very far, though. He can't go down the stairs on his own. He's too old for that. He's too old for stairs. So, your dog or Dan? Yeah. Yeah, they're both pretty old. No, just the dog. The dog is old. Dan is youthful, I think. I don't know. How old is old? But yeah, no, my dog is 14. He's an old man. He don't do stairs no more. He does the front stairs pretty well, though, which is very impressive. I'm very proud of him for doing the front stairs, like, just to get in and out of the house. Because when we first moved in, he was very feeble, and I'd have to carry him up and down those stairs. But now he's getting some spunk back to him. He can do the stairs on his own now. And he usually does them willingly. Like, he's like, okay, let's go. We're going inside. It's cold out here. So he drags me up those stairs. He's like, I'm cold. I don't want to be out here no more. He does not like the cold. It's been so cold lately that his paws are getting too cold, so he keeps, like, limping. And you think that he hurt himself. But he's really just, he doesn't like his paws getting cold. So he's trying to not touch the ground as much as possible. And as a result, he limps. And then when you get him back inside, and he's perfectly fine. And he's like, oh, yeah, it was just all an act. I just wanted to be carried. Just didn't want to walk on that cold ground no more. I used to have booties for him, but he hates wearing them, so I stopped putting them on. It was a lot of work to put them on and take them off just for a potty break, and then he didn't even want to wear them, so it was not worth it. Huh. Okay, apparently we're yawning now. Apparently that's what we're doing now. We're yawning now. I guess I could play some TG Card Shop Simulator, or we could play Spyro. I don't know. Hi, Dosu! Welcome in! Welcome to the stream. We're just trying to relax. We're just trying to calm down. Just calm down. I should get the heart tracker on. I should get that on. That way you can see that my pulse is probably well over 100. But it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I haven't taken anything for it because I wouldn't be able to stream if I did. I'd fall asleep. And we don't want to fall asleep. We don't want to fall asleep on stream. That'd be weird. It'd be weird to fall asleep on stream. That would I don't like that. You'd hear me snore, and I don't want you to hear me snore. I don't want that. And what if somehow I drooled on my microphone and I broke it? That would be bad. That'd be if I got it all drooly. No, that'd be real bad. So we're just not gonna take anything, and we're not gonna fall asleep. How are you feeling about that pressure washing simulator? Oh, power washer simulator? I like that game. It's a pretty good game. I played it on stream once now. It's pretty fun. They came out with the second one, apparently, which is multiplayer. Well, I think the first one's also multiplayer. But the second one has, like, a bunch of stuff to it. But I'm not willing to pay another $30 for it. I already bought the first one, and it's plenty good enough, so I don't really need the second one. They made a good game, and I don't want another one. I'm good. I don't want to pay money. I'm broke. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not paying money for a second game when the first game is plenty good enough. That's just not, it's not in the cards. It's not gonna happen. It's just, no. Just no. How about no? Okay. But yeah, I do like the game. I like the cleaning aspect of it. I like watching things get shine. I like that it flashes when it gets done. It's a very nice dopamine boost every time the screen flashes because you finished a little section of the thing. I like that it's in sections. It's broken down into sections. That's pretty good. Thinking mood-wise for today, I think Spyro would be good because it's not calming per se, but it's not. If it stresses me out, it will be a different type of stress. I almost played The Last of Us again today, but I think I played enough of that for this week. I was gonna play it again, but then I was like, I don't want to do 2 18+ streams in a row. I don't know. I don't. Heard you have anxiety. Is everything okay? Everything's fine. I just have chronic anxiety, so I just get anxious about absolutely nothing, which is very frustrating. Like, I can't pinpoint or point to anything specific that has made me anxious. Nothing has happened today to make me anxious. I just woke up this way, and I tried to take a nap, didn't take a nap. Couldn't do it. I couldn't get my eyes to close. So I watched half an episode of anime, and then I couldn't even focus on the anime. So I gave up on that. Then I sat here from 4 o'clock to 10, contemplating whether I wanted to stream or not. I just sat here, scrolling my video games, just sitting here, twiddling my thumbs, just not sure what to do with myself for an hour and 10 minutes until I finally just was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go live. What's the worst that can happen? I give up. Well, I quit the stream early. That's fine. That's fine. That'll be fine. We can do a short stream. We could do a 1-hour stream. My pen pals are pretty chill. They're pretty cool. They support me. They won't kill me if I only do an hour-long stream. They'll be okay with it. They'll be like, oh yeah, you do you. And I believe that. I believe that fully. I believe my pen pals will support me no matter whether I do a 1-hour stream today or I do a 4-hour stream today. I feel like you'll support me either way. Unless you have to go to bed, of course. That's understandable. Sometimes you just gotta go bed. Sometimes you want to support the streamer, but it's 1 in the morning at your time, and you're just like, I can't do that. And you go bed, and that's understandable. I can't watch my friend Kiwi streams almost ever because she goes live at 10 p.m. my time. And I go to bed at like 9 p.m. my time because I work in the mornings. So I can't ever watch. I've caught like 2 of her streams. And I've never watched a whole stream. I've only ever watched part. And I want to watch more of her streams because she's my friend and I want to support her. But she streams at very inconvenient times for me. But that is just how life is. I can watch her VODs though. I get to watch all her shorts, so that's pretty cool. I will support in any way I can that doesn't involve me staying up past my bedtime. Here to support the editor, Dan. That's understandable. Understandable. I even watched you do math, so basically I will watch anything. I'm so sad I didn't get that gig. I'm so sad. But that's what you get for cold calling a job. Like, there's no job app listing out. There was no nothing. I just was like, hey, I want a job. You got one? And they're like, let me check. And then they checked and then they're like, yeah, no, we don't. But I have offered to be a volunteer tutor for them, which would be, of course, unpaid. but I have to schedule it around my paid job. You know, I can't be taking time off from work to go not get paid. I have to make my money. I have to do that first. So if my streaming schedule changes sometime in the near future, it's because they actually wanted a tutor. But I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know if they're gonna want me. I hope they do. I hope they're like, yeah, a free tutor would be great. I support a streamer who had an entire stream watching paint dry. I think I can support an anxiety-ridden penguin. Yeah, that's me. I'm the anxiety-ridden penguin. That's me. I feel like watching paint dry is not that boring, though, because you get to watch it change colors. It goes from, like, the shininess of the wet color, and then you get to watch it slowly turn to the matte color of the painted color, and you get to watch it dry in different spots at different rates. It's pretty entertaining stuff. That might just be the autism speaking, though. That might just be me. I'm not sure about that one, but I could watch paint dry. I could watch it. And then it gets to the tacky stage where it's like it looks dry, but my god, is it not dry? And then you touch it, and then it gets all over your finger, and then you have to repaint the area because you made a fingerprint in the paint, and you got to repaint it, and then you got to watch it dry again, and then yeah. You had thousands of people watching that. But why? I put a lot of work into my streams that I don't have thousands of people watching. He just put paint and drying it. You know what? That's valid. People will watch what they want to watch. And if they want to watch paint dry, that is their right. That is their right as a viewer to watch paint dry. It was for the meme. It was for the meme. I don't know. I think they legit wanted to watch paint dry and maybe even give it a little taste. Taste the leaded paint a little bit. Ba 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 da 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 da. We can do karaoke right now. Well, I'll just sing. I'll just sing to you. I'll just sing you songs. Let me think of a song. It needs to be angsty because I'm anxious. How does this song start? I can't remember. No eating paint? Don't tell me how to live my life. I'll eat paint if I want to eat paint. What if it's delicious? What if the red one is strawberry flavored? I'm allergic to real strawberries. Maybe I'm not allergic to strawberry cut flavored paint. Don't Trust Me by 303. Oh, how does that one go? I can't remember. I can just remember the part that I don't want to sing out loud. I can only remember the part that I really don't want to sing. She got the taste of a cigarettes on my teeth, and she's an actress, but she ain't got no beef. Got some money from a trust fund in in a trust fund back east. Tongues. Always press to your teeth. All my tongue is on the inside of some other girl's teeth. So tell your boyfriend, if he says he's got beef, that I'm a vegetarian and I'm not scared of him. Do. Yeah. I know a little bit of it. I don't know all the words. Obviously, I messed up like 3 times. But I know some of the words to the song. I know a little bit. If the song was playing, I could totally sing it. Because I can just sing along with it. But I can't remember the words without the beat, and yeah. Yeah, I probably sang it out of order, too. I probably put the lines in the wrong order. Dyslexia applies to many things, including song lyrics. I get lyrics backwards all the time. And it's very annoying because I just want to sing it perfectly, but I can't. I just can't. Just found out they still exist. They're still making music? Like new songs, or are they just playing their old songs on repeat? I don't know. But, that's a good, that's a new songs. Wow. Wow. That's shocking news to me, honestly. What are some other good songs? that I can sing off the top of my head. I don't want to look up any lyrics. I don't want to do that. I don't want to get Google involved in this. I want to do this pure. They're touring? How old are these guys at this point? They must be in their 40s. They're touring? Nah. Nah, they need to go get their walker and sit down. They need to go eat their applesauce. They old. Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Da 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 da. I don't remember all the words. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets sucked, but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see, so much wrong with taking the back streets. You never know if you don't go. Go! You never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get you. I don't want to keep going. I'm done with that one. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. Yeah. I like that part. I like the bridge. I know my singing voice is not amazing. Plus, I'm not trying hard. I'm not try harding this. I'm really just. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? Ah. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? Don't make me come down there? Wait, is that a short joke? Then I saw her face, bum, 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 bum. Now I'm a believer. We're just doing Shrek songs. Not a trace, bum, 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 of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. I actually don't know most of the words to that song. The second I got past that, I completely blanked out. I don't think I know any more words to that song. Those are both 1990s classic band Smash Mouth songs. Yeah, which are in Shrek. Singer got bread thrown at him during a performance and it was recorded. They threw bread at somebody? Is he a duck? Is the singer a duck? And don't feed ducks bread. It's not good for them. Feed them like seeds and junk. That's what I read anyways. I read that bread's not good for ducks. I don't know how factually accurate this is, but I don't feel like they'd lie to me about a thing like this. And I don't even know who they is, but they wouldn't lie to me. They'll tell me the truth. Don't feed bread to ducks. Feed them seeds and stuff like that. And feed them things that ducks eat naturally, you know? Frozen peas for ducks. That sounds fair. That sounds frozen. I feel like ducks would like some frozen peas. Maybe why frozen? Why can't they be thawed peas? Do they have to be frozen peas? I feel like that might hit them in the head. And then they'd get a little headache because I hit them in the head with a frozen pea. I feel like we should throw not frozen food at ducks. We probably shouldn't be throwing food at ducks. Now that I think about it, we probably shouldn't be throwing food at ducks. But they're just so cute, and they go quack, and they waddle, and I mean I waddle, but they waddle too, and it's very cute. And they duck their heads under the water, and their feet stick out, and it's very cute. Should not feed wild animals anyways. Yeah, that's true. But don't worry, I'm not a wild animal. I am a domesticated penguin. You can feed me as long as I'm not allergic to it, which gives you a very limited menu. I would eat frozen peas. Well, I would thaw them out first, but I can have peas. Are you feral or domestic? I'm from an aquarium. I've never lived in the wild. This is why I'm so comfortable around people and my pen pals. Because I've never lived in the wild. I'm from an aquarium. I don't have the the wild instincts of a penguin. I have the aquarium where I'm hand-fed fish instincts. Bread can make algae bloom, and that's the main problem, I think. Oh, it's probably also not very nutritional. It doesn't have much nutritional value in it. It's just bread. It's just bread. Are we sure she isn't feral? Does she have rabies? Has anyone checked? Don't check! Don't check! Don't check! I don't have rabies, I promise. I promise. I promise. Rabies is for mammals. I'm a bird. I don't have rabies. Can birds get rabies? I don't believe so. I think rabies is specific to mammals. I think. Don't fact check me on that. I could be wrong. I don't have rabies source. Trust me, bro. Yeah, trust me. Don't check. Am I afraid of the water? Are we talking the little bit of a character Poppy, or are we talking the not character of Poppy? Poppy's not really a character. Poppy's really just me. But yeah, I don't swim. I haven't been to the water in over 10 years. I don't do water. Other than like bathing, I shower, you know? But I get my fish at the grocery store like a good penguin, and we don't have to go diving for it. We don't have to do that. The aquarium has taught me you don't have to swim for fish. You can just get them at the store. Was making a joke about rabies, otherwise known as hydrophobia. Isn't being afraid of water hydrophobia? I don't like water. Water is scary. Bird flu was very deadly. Bird flu was bad. Yeah. Don't get bird flu. Don't do that. Don't get that. That sounds like a bad time. Gamma has resubbed. We got a resub on our anxiety stream. This is amazing. Thank you, Gamma. Thank you. We're resub from Gamma. Everyone give Gamma a round of applause. Round of applause for Gamma. I'm not going to actually clap into my mic because that would be obnoxious. But round of applause for Gamma. The bird flew. Yeah, they tend to do that. This one don't. This bird no fly. This bird no flew anywhere. I don't flew or I've never flown. They just took a penguin and left. If I could do that, if there wasn't barriers, I would take a penguin pal with me. I would break out one of my old colleagues, and we would go and live together as penguins. Not in a romantic sense, just in a best friend sense, you know? We'll just be best friend penguins. Penguin best friends. Rabies makes those affected hydrophobic. Oh. You caught the flu or a cold? Hopefully it's just a cold and not the flu, because I think the flu is worse than a cold. I'm not. Well, a good cold can really put you down. A good cold can really wreck things on you. But I'm sorry you're sick. I heard that one of my coworkers' family members has COVID right now, so now I'm paranoid that I'm gonna get COVID. And I've had it twice now. I don't want it a third time. I don't. It was awful the first time. It was not good the second time. The third time is probably gonna be just as bad. I don't want it. Not again. You can't make me. I don't want to do it. I'm not interested. Please and thank you. Keep that to yourself. I don't want it. You can't make me. God, if I get COVID again, I'm gonna be so mad. Don't zoos have subscription things where you can be like an animal's godfather? I think yeah, a lot of zoos do. Not all zoos have penguins though. Penguins are typically aquarium animals, because they need all that water. But you can't. There are some zoos that have penguins. There are some. And then there's some zoos that are both a zoo and an aquarium. They got everything going on. But I like how we have a separate place just for fish. Just to keep the fishies. We have a whole separate building. I want to adopt a penguin. It'd be kind of weird if I adopted a penguin, but you've never seen penguins in an aquarium? I've only seen penguins in an aquarium. That's where I'm from. I've never seen them outside I've never seen them at a zoo. I haven't been to a lot of zoos though. I've only been to the aquarium and everything. But I haven't been to a lot of aquarium or zoos. I've been to the aquarium. Did I see the story of the aquarium that made a penguin anime girl mascot and then the penguin fell in love with the cutout? Yes, I did see that. And they gave it a pebble and everything, and then they couldn't take the cutout away because the penguin was in love with it, and they just allowed it to happen. They just did, and by the time, I think it was too late by the time they realized what had happened. The penguin had already bonded with the cutout, and how are you supposed to explain to a penguin that it's not real? How are you supposed to explain that to a penguin? I wouldn't understand. I think the cute anime penguin girl is very cute anime penguin girl, and I think she's legit. This one's legit. I'm legit. Anime penguin girl. I don't know about the cute part, but yeah, penguin girl. Have you ever seen the prehistoric penguins? They were huge. Yes, the penguins before the penguins. The penguin. I don't think they're related to current penguins. Or maybe they are, but the original penguins were like massive, and they're extinct now. And now we're penguins because we look like those penguins. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure if we're exactly descended from them or if we just look similar to them, similar enough to be called penguins as well. I can't remember how the story goes, how the lore works. I don't fully remember. I just know that there was big penguins, and then all the big penguins went bye-bye, and now there are little penguins. And yeah. But I can't remember if they're related or if they're just similar looking enough that we decided to call them the same thing. I'm not entirely sure how that worked. That's where my memory is a little shady. I think they're not related. And if they are, they're very distantly related. But I'm totally just guessing. So don't quote me on nothing. I have no idea. Could I look it up? Yeah. Am I going to? No, I'm not. I'm not going to do. I'm not opening the Googleator today. I Googleate things all the time. We're not Googleating right now. We're not about that. Like giant ground sloths are the reason why avocados exist. I'm sure there's a backstory to that that's probably gross and involves poop. That's my best guess. When it comes to sloth, that's what my guess would be. I don't know if that's factually accurate, but that's my best guess. I guess things today. We're guessing things today, and we're gonna act like they're fact. We're gonna giga chat it. We're gonna just say something with full confidence, whether it's right or wrong, and then yeah. And we're just gonna stick with our answer no matter what's proven. No matter whether they prove me wrong or not, we're just gonna stick with our answer. Stick to our guns, you know? They were the main distributor of them until humans. Does Poppy walk like a pengu? Kinda, yeah. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I am a penguin, is because growing up, my parents would always call me a penguin because I walk with my feet waddled. The word avocado, I see why it auto-modded it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, it's not that bad, but I'm gonna leave it in auto-mod anyways. But it's really not that bad. Because of the texture? Because of the texture? Wait. The texture? I'm lost. I'm officially lost. The wrinkly. Oh! Oh! I'm less lost. Okay, I get it. That's why they called it that. Okay, that makes a little more sense. Okay. I'm allergic to avocado. So, well, we discussed this yesterday. I'm either allergic to avocado or I had a serious cross-contamination reaction with it. Either way, I'm afraid of it and I will not be eating it anytime soon. I'm terrified of the substance and I was very sick and I'm not willing to try again. There are some foods that I'd be willing to try again. I'd be willing to try a banana again. But I'm not willing to try an avocado again. Bananas just made me a little nauseous and my mouth itched a little bit. It wasn't that bad. I could handle it. I could handle that. It was the avocado that just sent me right over the edge. That was awful. Don't recommend. Don't be allergic to avocados and then eat one. Or at least get cross-contaminated. Cross-contamination is on the table. That is a possible reaction. Because it was pre-made avocado stuff. And I don't know. Like, I can't have pre-chopped up fruit from a store even if I can have the fruit itself. Like, I can't buy a pre-cut up watermelon because they could have cut up a pineapple before the watermelon on the same cutting board. And I would get real sick. It's as simple as that, which who's gonna think, oh, I need to wash my cutting board. I just cut up a pineapple and now I'm cutting up like a cantaloupe or something. They're just gonna rinse it off at most. They're not. Oh, I just brought up cantaloupe and Benji's allergic to cantaloupe. I can have all the melons. I can have cantaloupe, honeydew, watermelon. I can have all of those. I'm able to have the melons. At least so far. Maybe that will change eventually. Looked up the spelling for the word. And out of that, we got avocado. Avocado. But yeah, at the grocery store, if you're allergic to cantaloupe, be careful. Don't buy cut up fruit because it could very well be contaminated with other fruit. Because they use the same knife, they use the same cutting board, and then like they have fruit medleys, so like you can buy a thing that has cantaloupe, watermelon, honeydew all mixed together, and yeah, and obviously if they're mixing them all together, they have them all out and about at the same time, so you gotta be careful about this kind of stuff. Cross-contamination is a major problem. It is a major problem in my life for sure. It makes your mouth itch and that's it. I also don't like cantaloupe, so I'm fine with it. Chatty says, prehistoric penguins are not direct ancestors, more like distant cousin. Alright. That checks out. A very mild reaction. Don't play with it though, because the more you play with it, the worse it will get. People are like, you can outgrow your allergies by just consuming a lot of your allergen. No, maybe if you're young when you get the allergy, but if you get the allergy as an adult, you already had your chance to outgrow it and you grew into it. Don't play with that. I played with my allergies for way too long and now a slight contamination will make me very ill. I drank Sun AD long after it made my mouth like almost bleed. I ate mayo knowing there was lemon in it for a long time. I did all sorts of stuff I know I shouldn't have been doing, and now as a result, I can't do anything. I can't have any fun. Same with banana, except it feels like it's sliced my mouth open. Ooh, ow, ah. Banana. Attack of the banana. Bananas a pretty common allergy. It's not uncommon to be allergic to bananas. And it's also very common to be allergic to latex, and apparently it's very common to be allergic to both of those things. I am allergic to latex. So when my banana allergy started acting up, I was unsurprised, just upset. I was told to watch out for bananas when they found out I was allergic to latex. I was like, psh, I'm not allergic to bananas. I've been eating bananas my whole life. You guys are crazy. I love bananas. They're delicious. And then a couple years later, long and behold, I was eating bananas like every day and I was getting sick. I had to go home from work a couple times because I would get sick after my lunch break or after my snack. And then I found out that it's because every snack I was eating a banana. And in one way or another, like I was making banana, like gluten-free banana sandwiches. I was like just eating a banana. I was mushing it into oatmeal. I just really like bananas, okay? I just mix it up. And I would get ill, and now I can't have them at all. Your allergy is non-lethal in fishes in more things than you would think. You have a fish allergy? Why not guitar? You got a fish allergy? I got a shellfish allergy. It's in a lot of stuff. But I don't have a fish allergy. I can have the fishies. Miss bananas. Bananas are a great texture. Bananas are great. They have a great texture to them, and they have an okay flavor to them. The flavor is also a-okay. I like banana flavored things, and I like bananas, but I can't have them no more. And there's no real substitute for them. Like, oh my god, I forgot that I was allergic to bananas once, and someone had a gluten-free banana nut muffin, and I was like, oh, cool, a gluten-free muffin. This is great. So I took a bite into it, and while chewing it, I realized that I would taste a banana, and then I realized I'm allergic to banana, and then I had to spit it out and take a Benadryl and blah, 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 and I didn't end up having any real noticeable reaction, and I don't know if that's because I took the Benadryl so early, or if it's because I spit it out before I, ate it, or if maybe the allergy just isn't as severe as I think it is. I could probably still play with it a little bit. I could probably eat a couple more bananas in my day. You can have banana flavor. Yeah, banana flavoring usually doesn't have real banana in it. She missed 5 sessions in a row, which that is not good. Tons of allergies isn't doing so good. Are the allergies and that related? Are those two things related? Or is it just so happens that they have allergies and we're talking about allergies and they're not doing good? Is the allergies related to this? Or did the allergies just remind you of her? I'm confused. I'm genuinely is there a connection between allergies and dialysis? I have no idea. It just jogged your memory? I'm clueless. She got the flu or something. It just reminded me of her a bit. Okay. I was a little worried for myself. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little selfish right there. I was like, wait, does having too many allergies mean you're gonna get dialysis? Or have to have dialysis? Whatever that... I know kind of what it is, but not really. Still waiting on you to add allergy list to your description. You know what? I will have Dan draft something up. I'll have like a frequently asked questions area, and one of them will be, what are your allergies? And I will list, do you want me to list them as individual items or as the food groups themselves? Because I could make that list real long if I listed every citrus fruit that I'm allergic to, or I can just write citrus fruit. Or I could write shellfish, or I could write lobster, crab, shrimp, mussels, scallops, other ones, whatever they are. I could list them individually to make the list longer, or I could just list gluten, dairy, shellfish, citrus allergy. And the gluten and dairy are both intolerances, not like a 30-page doc with everything. Even things that I haven't even tried, we're just assuming. Like, I've never tried a star fruit, but I have is allergic to the letter P. It makes her a very unfortunate given name. But I have never tried, like, star fruit or dragon fruit. I really want to try dragon fruit. It sounds awesome. Like, it looks so cool. I want to try it. But I have... The Google Doggy must be dropped. No Google Doggy. No Pen Poppy Google Doggy. None of that. I think my parents are making food. It smells good. Or at least you aren't allergic to water yet. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm afraid of it. Does that count? It's pretty scary stuff. We'll do like H2O, just add water. That TV show from when we were kids, you know? We'll do that where, like, if water touches my skin, I just run away. And I'll never explain why. I won't, because I'm turning into a mermaid, of course. A mer penguin, if you would. But would a mer penguin just turn the feet into a short, like, well, they already have a tail. What would a mer penguin be? The top half of a penguin and the bottom half is just fish? Breaking news, Poppy doesn't shower. Sources say she's scared of water. I do shower even though I'm scared of water. I do it even though I don't want to. I don't take baths though because I don't like being submerged in water. I'll take the shower, it's fine, but I don't want to take a bath. I'll go into a hot tub though, like I'll go into a hot tub. Well, I would I'll go into a private hot tub, like somebody's houses, like my friend's house has a hot tub. I'd go into that. But I don't like public hot tubs because they're icky. But like a private hot tub, yeah, I'd go in that. That sounds relaxing. A jacuzzi, yeah. A jacuzzi. As long she's a seal in disguise. I'm not a seal in disguise. No. That'd be a long con though. A seal, the mammal of penguin. A seal is a predator of a penguin. Seals eat penguins. Lion seals do anyways, or leopard seals. They eat the penguins. We don't like them. We don't like the seals. But then there's also elephant seals, which we do like, I think. They're pretty chill. Ocean puppy? Ocean puppy! And then, introducing evil counterpart of Pen Poppy, Seal Sat. The sadistic seal? No! No, we're not having an evil counterpart. That's not, no. We still need to get Penguin, though. We need to get a little buddy down there to be Penguin. And get a text-to-speech to go through her or something. I don't know. You could do in the long con to get more penguins to eat. No, I'm not a seal in disguise. I'm a penguin. I'm not a These are false allegations. These are coming out of nowhere. Where are we getting these allegations from? Because I am a penguin. That is a penguin. I'm not a disguised seal. I'm not a puffin. I'm not a puffin either. Evil Poppy would be a puffin? No, there is no evil Poppy and there's no puffin. No puffins allowed. Can you imagine if we allowed puffins into the stream? That would be ridiculous. We can't allow puffins. Fun fact, seal isn't allergic to the letter P. Type P, Poppy. Prove you're not the seal. But if they're not allergic to the letter P, wouldn't typing P mean I am the seal? I feel like I'm being tricked. I feel like I'm being tricked right now. I feel like I'm being bamboozled. Or deceived. Or, like, Yeah, I don't know. It feels. But can you pronounce? No. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. She's already evil. I'm not evil. I'm a good penguin. I'm a good penguin. Oh, big sip from Hydra. I'm a good penguin. See, I'm going to take a big sip like I was told because I'm a good penguin. Water. That's some good water. Water.
Plant, plant.
Plant, plant. Plant, plant. That's something a seal would say. I'm not... Drinking water is something a seal would say? No! I'm just... wait. I'm... This is... It's all falling apart here. It's all falling apart. On the upside, I'm less anxious. On the downside, people are accusing me of being a seal. New subject, French. How do you pronounce... I actually have no idea. I'm going to assume it's pronounced the same way as the other one just because of the context. But I actually have no idea how that's pronounced in French. I do not know. Mwahahaha. Mweehahaha. Oh, we have another lurker. Lurk, lurk, lurk. I don't speak French, okay? I don't do it. I speak English and not even well. I don't speak it real well. I just... How well do you speak French, Bob? French is not a bad word. You don't have to put the asterisk inside of it. It's not a bad word. You don't have to censor the word French. French is not pronounced at all. Not breathy, so no H sound. No H. How do you say O with no H sound? That doesn't make any sense in my head. I need my speech therapist. Brit spotted. But I'm French, Benji. Benji, I'm French. I feel sad. I'm being targeted. I'm being targeted for no good well, there's probably a good reason. But I'm being targeted I'm the target of violence. Gonna look up don't look the French word for seal because my family did a whole bit about it. Alright, noted. I'm not getting the Googleator out anyways, so we're good. We're good on that one. I'm not gonna look it up. Because I'm not in the mood to look stuff up today. I'm feeling particularly lazy. And typing on the keyboard sounds like a lot of work. So how would a French person pronounce how? If they can't pronounce the H? They can pronounce the H sound. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they can pronounce the H sound. Yeah, that's in their... Yeah. I'm pretty confident about this. I think you guys are just trying to get me to say... Trying to get me to be a seal. I'm not a seal. I'm not a seal. I am a penguin. It is known fact. I've been a penguin since day one, and I'm going to continue to be a penguin forever because I am a penguin. There's no seals involved. I don't know where you're getting these allegations. Quoi? Don't know French though. I don't know what any of this is. There's just random letters in chat now. That's all I'm seeing. Is that koi, like a koi fish? You're too smart. Seals can be pretty smart. Oh, quoi? Pourquoi? Can't believe she's denying the seal allegations. Or, can't believe she is still denying the seal allegation. French people aren't real. Everyone knows, but French seals, not even I know. I feel so targeted. New topic. New topic. I roll for new topic. I don't know. We can go back to Tippy. We can go back to my dog. He's not French. Well, he might be French. I don't know what he is. He's a Tippy. He's a land seal. Cause dogs are land seals and seals are water dogs. We care for our king penguin. I assume that's supposed to say king penguin. Where's Dan? I don't know where Dan is. I don't know. I can find out though. I can find out real quick. I can do that. I have the power to do that. I have the power. He's driving. He's driving. He'll be here eventually. Plot twist, we were wrong about being a seal mammal. Poppy is actually a seal sealing away the evil penguin king. So I'm like some magical seal? Like I'm a powerful entity? I could get behind that. I could be a powerful entity. I'll be okay with that. I'd prefer to be a king penguin because that's what I am, but we can be a powerful entity. That can be added to the lore. You guys thought I was accusing her of being a mammal. Yeah, who would be something as gross as a mammal? Disgusting. Poppy is the evil penguin. I am not an evil penguin, Roderick. I am a good penguin. The Pen King is just a penguin from Learn to Fly. Ow, my thumb. I played that game a little bit. I didn't really like it all that much, but I did play it a little bit. That's why she says she's a king penguin. She's actually sealing the penguin king. No, am I gaslighting it right? I think so. I think you guys are doing a great job gaslighting. I think you're doing it. I think you're doing just fine. I got my thumb is extra itchy tonight from the cheese grater incident. I think the cheese grater incident is ow. Okay, maybe I shouldn't poke it. Maybe that's what's making it worse. Maybe me touching it and poking the scab is probably making it worse. If I had to guess. I don't know that for a fact, but I'm pretty confident that I'm the problem. Try biting your finger. I'm not gonna bite my finger. What if I hurt myself? Poppy is sealing the king penguin. I thought she was the king penguin. I am the king penguin. I am a king penguin. I'm not the king penguin. I am the species king penguin. There are many of us. We do not have a king. We are many king penguin. Human flesh makes poor cheese, or so I'm told. It didn't make good cheese, no. No, not good cheese. I disliked it quite a bit. It was pretty yucky. She's the queen penguin. I'm not a queen. I am a king penguin. The mask is slipping, Poppy. We know the truth. There is no mask. I'm just a king penguin. It's not that deep. I'm a king penguin from an aquarium. It's not that deep, guys. It's not that deep. Shouldn't try to grate your fingers. I shouldn't, but my flippers got in the way. It's very hard to grate cheese with flippers. I'll be quite honest. It's very difficult. You don't have a good grip on it. It's just a hard time. Ugh, God, I'm tired. The anxiety is lowering, and as a result, I'm getting very... Are you accident prone? Extremely. I get hurt like once. I fell down. I grated my finger with cheese. Before that, I had fallen down again. And then I get hurt a lot. I am so clumsy. You're a klutz yourself. I don't understand how I made it this far in life with how clumsy I am. I don't understand. If I got any clumsier, I wouldn't have survived. And I don't feel like I was always this clumsy, but maybe I always have been. Have poor spatial awareness of my body. I just have poor spatial awareness of everything. My body, the things around me. I don't do good. Poppy was meant to be part of the Madagascar penguins, but they left her in the zoo. I was never in a zoo. I was in an aquarium. I was in an aquarium. It's not part of the zoo. I wasn't part of the zoo. Okay. My parents cooked food and I smell it and it smells good. Glasses ADHD. I don't have ADHD. I got autism. I don't got ADHD though. I got the single special. I didn't get the 2-for-1. I got one. I didn't get both. I just got one. Video games are supposed to help with spatial awareness. There's a reason I'm bad at video games. I'm bad at video games for sure. I'm bad at platformers because I just can't. Would the aquarium be a good first date? I think so. You get to go look at the fishies together, and yeah, and then you go to a nice dinner, or you can go to the dinner and then the aquarium, whichever you prefer. But if you go to the aquarium first, then when you're at the dinner, you can talk about the fish. It gives you a talking point. You can talk about the fish and the penguins that you saw. But you may not want to leave the aquarium if you go to the aquarium, because then, you know, there's penguins there, and why would you want to leave if there are penguins there? I wouldn't want to leave. So I can't correlate a 2D map into 3D. Yeah, I'll play a platformer on stream at some point, just so you guys can see how bad I am at platformers. But if you don't eat first, all the fish will look extra tasty. I mean, yeah, but they're behind glass, so you don't have to worry about it. Would getting sushi be in bad taste after an aquarium day? I feel like it would be in the best taste. I feel like that's actually a requirement. I feel like it has to be a sushi dinner. Can't navigate RPGs very well. Like, you get lost on the map. I get lost on them. Even if it has a mini map, I get so lost. I cannot find my way around, mini map or not. I get misplaced all the time. And then Dan has to come and find me, and that it's just a whole mess. That's why in Minecraft and stuff, I always make roads. I make roads to where I need to go with, like, railroads or, like, even just, like, a nice beaten path. Just because I can't see where my phone is going off. Why is my phone going off? I don't know why my phone is going off. It's a mystery. There's no alerts on it. I don't know why my phone was going off. That's news to me. I was playing an MMO where there was only one direction. I still went backwards. I would definitely hit the backwards button a lot, but it's one of those ones where it, like, once you move forward, like, the camera will not pan back. Like, one of those ones. I get so upset because then I lose, like, if I leave stuff behind and I can't go back and get it, I want my coins. I earned those. I need them. Let me go back and get them. Isn't Mario like that in the old Marios? Like, you can't go back in Mario like before? Excuse me, I had to burp. And I don't do that on stream unless it sneaks up on me. And it didn't sneak up on me, so we didn't do it on stream. Yeah, the old Marios were like that. I feel like I was really bad at I was really bad at Mario, but it's a platforming game, so it's not surprising that I'm really bad. And then they made it 3D. I cannot do 3D Mario. Oh my god, can I not do it? I get turned around. Like, it's like Spyro. I'm bad at Spyro too because I get turned around and you have to turn while jumping and I can't do it. And it's so difficult. Ugh. It's a very difficult feat. Especially for me. Especially for the penguin. Penguins aren't made to platform. Penguins are clumsy creatures. We're not made to be platformers. Although if you've ever seen penguins jump out of the water, they can be graceful. They can shoot out of the water like a little missile and then land on their feet and then just walk away. But sometimes they, you know, shoot out of the water like a missile and face plant into the side of an iceberg and then go back down in the water. They don't always get out of the water with grace, but they can. Penguins are graceful in water. That's true. That's true. They do swim very well. They are very good swimmers. So you wouldn't professionally stream Spyro the Dragon? That means this is another yapping stream. I haven't decided whether I'm going to launch the game or not. I'm actually getting extremely tired from all the adrenaline from the anxiety crashing down. So I'm getting very eepy. That's how this goes. I get all worked up from the anxiety. I spend all day, like, just vibrating with anxiety. And then when it finally lowers, I just crash. I crash, and I crash hard. Because I've just been hyped up on adrenaline all day, and now I'm just dying, and it's just how it works. I don't know the science behind it, but it's how it works. It's how it's always worked. I also will often cry at the end of a big anxiety burst, but you hit the cap locks key when you hit the A. You hit the cap locks when you hit the A. I see it. Gaslighting you into not getting anxious. That's exactly what just happened. I got gaslit till I was not anxious anymore. And now I'm crashing hard. Woo! Bop, 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 bop. I love this song. It's such a good song. I really need to come up with a playlist, though. I really need to stop. I said my New Year's resolution was to come up with a playlist. Just stop being anxious. Yeah, just stop being anxious. Yeah. Yeah, just stop. That's how that works, right? That's how that works. You've solved all my problems. All my problems have been resolved. Silly me. Silly me. I have never thought about that. It's crazy to think that I've had anxiety since I was a kid. Like, looking back at my childhood, like, what I thought was just a normal, like, behaviors and stuff were truly just me being anxious about everything. And now that I'm older, I can recognize those behaviors that I am queen at avoidance behavior. I am so good at it. I can avoid so good. I gotta take a big sip for axolotl. That was delicious. Thank you for the big sip. That was good. That was good. Stop having fight or flight response. I'm flightless. I'm flightless and I just have to fight. Do you know what doesn't get anxiety?
Plant,
No. Have a little sip for W. A little sip for W. Okay, a little sip for W. Oh, I see that. I see that.
Wheat, wheat.
Wheat, wheat, plant, plant. I didn't hear the plant, plant playthrough, but I see it on the screen. But I didn't hear it come through. But, yeah. Where's the wah? I see it. Where is it? Come on. Wah, play. Oh no, is it broken? Is it broken? Oh no. Where's the wah?
Beepo, beepo.
Beepo works. Beepo works. There's the wah. There's the wah. Okay, that was crazily delayed. That was
Plant, plant.
and there's the plant plant. Okay. I just played that one to make sure it would work. That was weird. The wah got clogged. It didn't make it through. Might have been the second wah. I only have one wah in my playlist though. I only have one. Like in my activities feed, I only have the one. Redeem twice? Why don't I see the other redeem then? No, no. No, no. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. I'm getting low energy. We're crashing hard. Yeah, this is a we're crashing out, but not really. Crashing out involves having energy. I don't have that. I don't have that. I don't have the energy. I don't even have the energy to crash out, guys. I just crash. No out. Just crash. Crash and burn. I just read the delayed sound alert as a second wah. Yeah, it was just really delayed. I don't know what that's all about. When you get stressed for a specific date and when it comes, my neck gets all stiff and hurts the waves anxiety. Oh, you get muscle pain from anxiety? I get that. I get that. I get the shakes. Crash like Crash Bandicoot? Like Crash Bandicoot. Have a good night, Axolotl. Thank you so much for coming to today's stream and helping me out. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Thank you. And I appreciate all of you pen pals for coming out today. I appreciate it. It's been a rough day. And you guys have made it real good. You guys have helped a lot. Oh, thank you for the head pets on your way out. Thank you. Thank you. Ah, my face is itchy. Okay. I have to check and see where Dan is at because I may have less anxiety, but it doesn't mean I don't have any anxiety. Okay, he's almost here. Okay. Okay. I'll feel much better once he has arrived. I'll feel much better. But until then, we're just gonna keep streaming. But 8 out of 10 times I'll pass just to say hi. 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 Okay. Sorry, I was staring at my phone. I was staring at my phone very closely. Okay. I'm kind of spent. How long have we been going? It's only been an hour and 19 minutes. It hasn't even been that long. But I think I'm just going to be proud of myself for coming on to stream tonight. I think that's the plan. Is I'm just gonna be proud that I came on and that I'm here. I think that's my best bet. Then Poppy can hug Dan and steal his life force. Nah, he needs that to edit. He needs all the life force, that way he can edit more. More edits. More edits. Kami, hi! You killed my watch streak the other day? Yesterday? I did 2 streams yesterday. I got out of work early yesterday, so I did a stream. I streamed because I got out of work early. I was pretty excited to get out of work, and I was like, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stream. So I streamed that I got out of work early, and that stream didn't go exactly how I planned. We were gonna play Roller Coaster Tycoon Original, but it just didn't work. It just didn't. So then we ended up playing Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, which it worked out. Like, the stream worked out, but like it did not go as planned at all. So that didn't really pan out the way I had expected, but it still worked. And it was a shorter stream, and then I took a break, and then I took a nap, and then no one tell Poppy I bought her a little. I want a little treat. 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 I want. Where's my buttons? Where's my buttons? I want a little treat. Who told her? No, I felt it in my soul. I felt it in my soul that there's a little treat coming. That there's a little treat in the vicinity. Old resolution games don't play well with OBS. It did not play well with OBS at all. I got it to capture, which was originally the big problem. But then I couldn't get it to capture at a reasonable size. The game does not matter, we vibing. Yeah, but I wanted to play the original Roller Coaster Tycoon. But it just wouldn't let me. And I was very upset about it. Has a hard time getting KOTOR to run. KOTOR. Is that... I don't know what that one is. Knights of the Old Republic. Ah. Star Wars. Oh, the Star Wars game. Yeah, the Star Wars game. The Star Wars. You could have just said the Star Wars game. You could have just said that. That would have gone over better. I would have understood that a little better. I understand the Star Wars game. That one I get. Yeah, and he does have a hard time getting that one to show up. Have you played Evil Genius, Poppy? No. Is that a game? Is that like a video game? I don't know what that is. One and two are classics set 40,000 years before the events of the movies. Is too complicated for Poppy? Probably. I don't know anything about Star Wars, so it's probably way too complicated for my simple brain. My smooth brain, nice and smooth, no wrinkles or lumps. It's very smooth. Penguins aren't known for their wrinkles. You play as an evil genius. You have a lair in minions. Oh, do I treat the minions well? Do they have healthcare? Do I provide them healthcare and or benefits? Do they have a retirement plan? Do I have a 401k set up for my minions? This is all very important stuff. I need to make sure that my minions are taken care of well. I need to make... Do they have dental? They better have dental, I swear. They better have dental insurance. And some vision insurance would be good too, because we don't... I could use some vision insurance. Yeah. We gotta take good care of our minions. You abuse them? No! I refuse! I refuse to play this game. I will only take good care of my minions. My minions will be taken care of quite nicely. I refuse to abuse my minions. Minions must be taken care of gently, and they must They must be more, like shown that they are important members of the team. Minions are disposable, Poppy. No, I take care of my pen pals patrol. Yeah, we take care of them. I think Kiwi would abuse. I don't think she'd abuse them on purpose. I think she would accidentally like hit the button that hits them. I think that would be more likely what Kiwi would do. She wouldn't go out of her way to hurt them. She wouldn't go out of her way to hurt them. She would just hit the wrong button and then they would get hit. That would be what happened. I have a little treat now. I've acquired a little treat. Then play it and treat them good? Well, if the point of the game is to abuse them, I mean, I wouldn't be really playing the game if I treated them nicely now, would I? I mean, I'd even treat the prisoners in RimWorld pretty nicely. I very rarely harvest their organs. Is Dan there? I don't know if he's here right this second, but he is out and about and around. I don't think he's here right this moment, though. Say hi, Dan. I don't think he's here right now. I think he has stepped away from his phone. Moderator Dan. Oh, are we trying to summon Dan? Everybody try and summon Dan. We'll see if it works. I don't know if it will work. Yeah, he might be busy. I'm not sure. What kind of little treat? Reese's. Reese's hearts. Little Reese heart things. I got them. Moderator Dan. Moderator Dan. He was here, but then he was gone. And I just saw him grab the dog, so he might be off with the dog doing stuff. A Valentine's-y treat. I just like the shaped Reese's. I like the trees or the ghosts or the hearts or what else do they got? I think you returned. See, we summoned a moderator, Dan. Roderick wanted to say hi to you. You can't see him because he's in the YouTube chat, but Roderick wanted to say hi. Say hi to Roderick. They waited very patiently for you to arrive. Need a 5-pound bag of Reese's eggs? You ate or you had? There's Dan in YouTube chat. You bought a 5-pound bag and ate. You bought and ate 5 pounds of Reese's eggs. Oh yeah, the egg shape. I forgot there's Reese's eggs. Oh, my back. 1 second, I need to stretch. Oh, that's a big stretch. That made my vision blur. Oh, that was You guys want to... Do you guys want... Wait. Guys, what do I want to make a video of? Of a penguin! You want to make a video of a penguin marching her way around Twitch, and falling over and landing on her face sometimes because that's just what penguins do. Bob, I'm excited about everything. Penguins do be falling over. They do be falling over. They do be falling over. Hi, Lord Fur. They do be falling over. French fries, cheese, and gravy? And cheese curds, specifically. My mom gets really upset if you make it without cheese curds. She gets real upset. It's the Canadian in her. She just can't handle it. My nose is running. That big stretch made my eyes water, made my nose run, and now it's just all a mess. Ba 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 da da ba 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 ba. I don't know how the song goes. I'm singing it much faster than it goes. The national meal of Canada or something. I mean, might as well be. Wake up, it's the first of the month. It is the first of the month. That slash was meant to be a question mark. I don't know. I don't know. It feels more like I don't feel like it was supposed to be a question mark. I feel like you typed exactly what you meant, and you meant forward slash. Have you seen the cow meme? I have not seen the cow meme. If it's safe for work, you're welcome to put it in, like, in the Discord somewhere. I don't know if we have a memes channel. Do we have a memes channel? We have dad jokes. Oh, we do have a memes channel. We have a dang memes channel. As long as it's safe. It's very safe for work. Yeah, you're welcome to put it in there. And then I will see it. I may not always respond to your memes and stuff, but I do always see them. And I try and respond. I need to get better at actually typing out the response and not just laughing in my head and moving on. If I laugh, I need to actually type in haha. Like, or hee hee. Or like LOL. I need to do something. I need to, or maybe even if I just put like a laugh react on it. I need to do something. I need to be more engaging. I need to engage with you guys. Discord, you gotta go to the about section. I don't got bots. If you go to the about section and just click on Discord, it will bring you to the Discord. And then you have to go through the bot and get assigned a job and then, or a role or whatever. You have to read the rules. Anti-click. I just don't know how to use bots, okay? I'm not against them. I just don't understand them. They just confuse me. I have one bot and it's in my Discord and Dan's the only one that knows how to use it. I have no idea how to use it. What about the old PS1 games? Would you play them? I don't have any way to play them. I would play PS2 games. I would love to play Sims 2 Castaway on stream. I would love to do that. I could play that with you guys for a very long time. But I don't have a way to do that. But if it ever comes around, I'll find a way and we can play Sims 2 Castaway together. It's such a good game. If you're unfamiliar with it, such a good game. I love it. There's also the Sims, and stuff like that. I love the Sims PS2 games in general. They're just really good. They're just good. Like they have stories to them, and I like them. I like them a lot. Alright. Okay. I was gonna call the stream like 15 minutes ago and I didn't, but now I think it's actually time. Short stream, just long enough for me to say that I streamed on my scheduled day. What is Niabi streaming? That is not an art stream. What is that? I don't know what that is. Am I gonna not raid? Am I gonna have a third stream in a row where I don't raid? I'm just haven't been feeling the raids lately. I haven't had the energy to do it. Hi, Lord Fur. We could say hi to Kiyoshi. We could say hi to Kiyoshi. Ow, my ankle just popped. We could do that. That's not a bad idea. We could go say hi to Kiyoshi. I think they'd also be very understanding that I'm probably gonna raid and run. Posted it in the memes channel. Oh, it's a video. It's a video. All right, I'll watch I can't watch video on stream, so I'll watch it. I'll watch it later. All right, where did Kiyoshi go? Oh, there they are. There they are. Okay, it says they're playing a new game. I don't know what they're playing, but they're playing a new game. All right, let's start the raid. Another time where I remember to come to the stream and Poppy be like, "Yep, this time to go." It's been a rough day, Panda. There's been nothing specific that's happened. It's just been rough. It's just been rough. There's no specificness. It's the first of the month. Hope you get a good rest. I hope I get a good rest tonight too. I hope I do too. I could use a good rest. All right. There are 20 people raiding. What are you guys doing here? I'm just yapping. Why are there 20 of you? Or I think there's 19 plus me. They're just vibing. Now I'm nervous. Now I'm nervous. I didn't know there were so many of you here. I thought there was like 3 of you. Oh, hi. Hi everybody. How are you? It's time to leave now. It's time to go raid. Don't forget the red site too. That's true. We don't want to forget the YouTube. The YouTube can't come on the raid though. YouTube doesn't get to raid. Bye YouTube. Bye-bye. Alright, thanks for watching, screen. This time I actually am going to hit it on purpose. Okay, goodbye!